Hello, my beautiful people, all my CNAs, creatives, and artists. Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while, I know, but that's with a good reason, which I will explain later on in this video. At least, there is a small but to that explanation. But anyway, before I continue, welcome so much to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Go sit down, have something to drink, have something to eat. That's how we do it here on this channel. My name is Marilfa, I'm a contemporary artist, and here I show you everything about the lifestyle that I lead as an artist. So before we even continue with the rest of the video, subscribe. Subscribe, people. Subscribe to the channel. I know I haven't been here for a couple of weeks. I got things to do. Listen, I got things to do. All right. So for those who have been staying true to the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For those who are new, welcome, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That also goes for the people that have been here as a subscriber. Hit the notification bell because then you never have to guess when I'm putting out a new video. And for those who unsubscribed, listen, I want to give you a side eye, a big bombastic side eye, but I'm not going to. All right? Your girl is operating with love. All right? So if you felt that this was just not the channel for you, that this was not the channel for you, I mean, that's just what it is, that's how it goes. And for those who are here to see the rest, you are more than welcome. And even if you left, you want to come back here. All right? Let's go. So, disclaimer, if I sound a little bit crackling, like my voice giving out a little bit, or nasal, that's because my nose is irritated. It's a little bit congested. I had to clean up something. I'm not going to say too much about it because then I'm giving away something that has to do with the reason why I was absent, which I'm not capable of telling in full completion. That was that was actually the but to the reason why I not have been present. But anyway, my nose is a little bit congested, so bear with me. Bear with me. I hope that the sound is not going to be all too bad and that you can understand me fully. But if you hear me sniffling and crackling, that's the reason. My nose is heavily irritated. Okay, she's irritated. She's not happy with me right now. So anyway, CNAs, creators and artists, a lot has been happening behind the scene. Definitely a lot has been happening behind the scene. Good things have been happening behind the scene. Also, certain things that were not so good. But looking in hindsight, sometimes certain things just need to go away so that you can make space for the things that need to happen. Right? And it makes it so much easier for yourself to also to let go and let in things that are really meant for you. So what is this thing that I'm talking about that is happening behind the scenes? Well, I can't see. I know that sounds petty. It's like, Marilfa, listen, I'm done with your antics. All right, I don't like this. I understand that you're feeling this way right now. I know that this is your sentiment. For my subbies, the people that already know me, they're like, listen, I'm already over it. Okay, I know that she does this. Just trust me, it will be fine. When she comes back with a bang. Exactly. I will never disappoint y'all. You already know that. I will disappoint y'all. But for now, I can't say it yet. Like exactly say it. It's not as if it is a huge thing. I do consider it to be a huge thing for me. Maybe for others, it's like, girl, that's it. Come on now. But for me, it is a huge thing. Let me say this. I have been talking about it for quite some time here on the channel. So if you are a true subby, a ride and die CNA, then you kind of can guess what it is that has been happening. You kind of can guess it already. Because I've been talking for the longest about this. Okay. I even made a video not too long ago about it. So, that is already a clue. And that's all I'm going to give you. You know what? Let's do this. Put down here below in the comments what you think it might be. Just take a wild guess. You will figure it out if it's right or wrong. You will figure it out. Maybe this is now the reason why people are not going to put anything in the comments. But I think for those who have been following me for quite some time, you already know what it might be, what that thing might be. Anyway, I've been documenting this. By documenting, I mean just making videos, baby, vlogs, making vlogs. And the reason for that is very specific. Now, I can talk about that. I can talk about that part, but I can't tell you what it is. And even as I'm speaking about the reason why I've documented so many videos and so much content about it, which is actually the main reason why I can't share that with you in one video, it would not do it justice. The process of me having this particular activity needs its timing, and it needs some space for me to show you how I got from point A to point B. It's very important, and here's why. Now, like I already said, the process of coming to from point A to point B, which makes it very abstract, because what is it? Where did you go from? You went from what to what? Can't say it. I know, I can't say it. However, the documentation of how I did this, so the vlogging, just me making videos about it and also speaking about it, and processing all that content for YouTube, for you all, is a way for me to make it seen how you actually can put the thought into work to something that becomes tangible. And that is the thing that I talk a lot about on this channel. I think a lot of the videos that I create here are about mindset, the mentality that you need to have, and also the behavior that is necessary for that. Who do you need to become in order for you to get the thing that you want? What do you need to let go of? And what do you need to acquire to have the right mindset, have a good energy about yourself, to look into the right direction? What are the things that you need to do for that? And I understand like no other person, because I myself, when you tell me something, I'm willing to do it. But I think for the longest, and I'm talking about like years back, for the longest, I've been looking at ways of how can I do it. And when you are too greedy and too needy for information, you will take everything and just apply everything just to see if something will stick and work. That can also be something that might work against you, because you're not really discovering what your blind spots are. And your blind spots might be the things that you need to develop about yourself. You cannot always do that in the public eye, and sometimes you need to do it in the public eye. But when you are missing out on your self-development, how do you need to develop for yourself, and also create therefore a great contribution for yourself, for the community, for others, for your loved ones, for your family, for your friends? You do need to look at yourself and a number of factors that play a role into that. So for this particular activity that I'm talking about, and I'm actually not really mentioning, that I'm not really mentioning, I had to do that. I had to be very meticulous in what it was that I was thinking, how I was visualizing it, and how scary it actually was for myself. It came so fast, faster than I ever could when I started out with the desire of having it. But let me actually mention the need, because at that particular moment, it felt like a need. It felt like something that I was not having. And I'm kind of giving away what I changed in the first place. I went from not having it to the sense of attracting it because I know I have it. I have that option and I'm the option. I have it because I already embody it. Basically, the desire. So that was one particular factor that definitely influenced the way I got that particular thing to come to fruition. And there are many others. And because there are many other factors that are just as important as the one that I've just mentioned, I cannot show you that all in one video, right? Now you see me here drawing and everything, and you know, it's not enough for one video. I don't believe that it would suffice myself and also not you as an audience to put it just in one video and say, well, here it is. Here are the 5 steps. Go in the world and make yourself great. Like, listen, eventually you will have to do that for yourself, of course. And yes, you have to be great by yourself, right? But it also helps for people to visually see it, or people that are more learning by audio, hearing it. And some people are both, seeing and hearing it and having that experience. That's why I documented that for myself and vlogged about it, and really wanted to show you the beginning, all the way to the beginning, and then coming to the point where it is ending. Well, it's not really ending, it's still starting. It's still starting. It's still at the start, which is, like I already said in the beginning, it's exciting. It's an exciting process. I don't know if I already said it at the beginning, but it is an exciting process. Somehow a little bit scary, but it's an exciting process. Now, why am I saying that it can be scary? And why can self-development just in general be a scary thing to do when it comes to bringing things to life, bringing things into a tangible atmosphere, to a tangible plane, that you go from the thought into a tangible thing? Why can that be scary when it comes to the self-development? Listen, if you're still listening to me, you are a true trooper. I appreciate it. You haven't subscribed yet? Please listen. Before I continue with why that might be a scary thing, self-development, hit that notification bell. Subscribe. You thought I forgot? No, I did not. All right, subscribe. You already like the channel. You already like the content. So why you just don't subscribe? And I'm going to keep saying it each and every video. Subscribe. And I'm saying this, of course, not because I want to be annoying. It's because I got love for you all. And this is something that can be very beneficial. Even if I'm away for a couple of weeks, y'all already know I'm going to come back. I'm not forgetting about you all. My CNAs. All right? Okay, so let's continue. Scary thing, self-development. Why is that such a scary thing? And we are bombarded with all of that, you know, self-help guidelines, self-help books, motivational YouTube videos, inspirational videos. You name it, it can be found in one of those categories, under one of those headings. And they sound so well, they sound so good. And after listening, watching them after 2, 3 hours, when that adrenaline, that dopamine is subsiding, you are left with the same situation. You are looking at the same person. And you're looking at a person, you be like, I don't feel so motivated anymore. And you listen to another motivational and another inspirational. A lot of people do that. But what we tend to forget in self-development is the action is within you and not you listening to those self-help books, self-help guidelines, motivational and inspirational videos. Hence me saying the importance of flogging the process so that you can see that I'm actually putting myself into action. I'm working. I'm doing the work, people. I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. I'm doing the work. And that is also not to make any accusations that you're not doing the work or that you're not putting every single ounce of blood, sweat, and tears into your craft, into your own business, or into your own profession. Absolutely not. But in however, I do feel that we are in a society, we are in a culture that loves to think that we are developing ourselves by just listening to the things that we are hearing that are motivational, that are inspirational, and are quote unquote the self-help guidelines, gurus, and books. No, the action is within yourself. And here is where we hit the nail on the head. That is the scary part. That you have to take action within yourself to become the person that is able and capable of executing what it is that you actually want to see. Now, I made this example umpteen times, like X amount of times. And that's the gym. I love this example so much because one, it's a cliche. Two, it's true. It is the truth. You can think about going to the gym all you want to, but that is not going to give you a healthier lifestyle. You can think about going to the gym till end and end and end. You can plan when you're going to visit the gym. You can plan how many hours that are going to be. You can make a whole program. You can start with a whole diet plan. But when it comes to actually going to the gym, doing the work in the gym, coming back from the gym, having a healthy, balanced diet, lifestyle, also working internally, of course, because that is also working out. You can think all you want to. You can listen and watch all the videos about healthier lifestyle and doing exercises. If you are not taking action, ACTION, you are not doing anything. And taking action to change yourself into the person that you need to be so that you are capable and able to do the thing that you want is the scary thing. It is. Because people are stuck on a number of things that might be sabotaging their own process. I've done it. Probably you've done it as well. And let's just mention a couple of those things right here. So, I'm going to name two things because there are plenty. But I'm going to name two elements, two factors, two variables that definitely can sabotage you not to take action, or not taking sufficient action, or not taking the right action, or all of them. All right, all of them. One is your beliefs. And I'm not talking about the beliefs that you are aware of. I'm talking about the beliefs that you are unaware of, your subconscious beliefs. And that takes some digging. You really need to dig deep and be still. You cannot do that out loud. Sometimes you have to be still and listen to the voice that actually tells you the truth about yourself and what it is that you believe in. You might come to conclusions that you are too stunned to speak about. All right, too stunned to speak. So that is number one, your subconscious beliefs. What are you actually thinking about yourself that is sabotaging your process of taking action? Number two, very important, and that is, do you feel that you deserve it? Do you feel that you deserve it? And I'm going to leave you with this assignment, right? Because y'all already know I like to give assignments and things like that so that you are being held accountable and responsible for whatever it is that you do in your life. It cannot depend on other people. It has to depend on you. And that's the beauty of it. It's tough, but it's also the beauty of it. And that is, I want you to look up the word deserve, what it means, and how important the word action or to act upon is within the meaning of that word. And let me know here in the comments below if deserving something comes with or without act for a reward. Those who looked it up and really thought about it will be able to give me an answer to that. Those who don't. All right? Two factors that already are very sabotaging. And I'm definitely going to talk about more in the coming videos. All right? So, I hope y'all enjoyed this particular video. I'm going to say goodbye. See y'all next week. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. See y'all soon. Bye, y'all. Take care.